Hey horse lovers, welcome back to Free Spirit Equestrian. Guess what? Today we are going to be tacking up Miss Belle for the first time ever. Ezzy's over there playing with the saddle. Someday you'll get a saddle on too, Ezzy. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see how she does. I've never put a saddle on her before or anything like that. The only thing I've had around her is literally like the flowers when I did the maternity display for this baby right here. So yeah, we're gonna see how she does, but first I'm gonna warm her up and lunge her on the lunge line, just like we normally do, and groom her. Such a strange child. What are you doing? That's what she does when she wants me to pet her. Very, very needy and demanding, but that's okay. First, we're going to start off with a little grooming session. I'm going to groom Belle and Ezzy and then fly spray them. I think that grooming is a bonding experience, and obviously I do this every time I work with the horses, or even when I'm not working with them. I will groom them and just spend time with them. And I truly think it makes a difference when you take care of your horse. They know. I believe it's part of the partnership and the bond. And I've always been very particular about wanting to feed and care for my horses when I'm available. Of course, if I'm out of town, then I will have somebody help me. But if I'm here, I would just prefer to feed them and be with them. Most of the work I do with Ezzy, other than halter leading, is at liberty, which means she has the choice to move away if she wants to. But she chooses to stand still and be with me and Belle and allow me to groom her. And this is just great exposure for her.
You like that, don't you? You like brushes.
She loves to be brushed. The curry comb's her favorite because she likes scratches.
Good girl. Good job, Ezzy. Good job. You did good. Touch this here. Good job. She wants one. You like that, huh? No, don't eat it. Good job.
I'm going to start off by warming up Belle on the lunge line, do a little bit of walk trot because that's what we typically do, and then we'll move forward from there. I want to try to give you guys the full experience of what we do today.
That's what I have to deal with.
So far, Belle is being a really good girl, and I'm excited that we're getting her back into shape. This is going to be great for her fitness and her overall health.
See that little dove taking a bath in a puddle? Or pigeon? There was a frog in that puddle I caught before you got back.
What kind?
I don't know. He was not totally green. He was greenish brown. He was super slippery, but I caught him. Good girl. Good girl.
Esmeralda thinks that everything is a game right now. No matter what we do, she's very curious, playful, and spunky, and it cracks me up. It's also great how Belle doesn't become too distracted by Ezzy's shenanigans, because I was a little bit concerned about that, wondering how I'd be able to work with Belle and keep her in shape and do a little bit of training while Ezzy was still with her. But so far, like what we're doing now has been going great. And again, it's not about rushing it. I don't really care like how long it takes till I can eventually ride her or whatever the case may be. But just for Belle's overall health, that's more so what I was thinking about.
Is she farting? Trying to film to make YouTubes.
I noticed that Belle did a little nicker, so I wanted to halt her and allow Ezzy a chance to nurse. So I make sure to give her plenty of opportunity to halt. I don't want any stress involved. I want to do what's best for both her and Esmeralda.
Just a little snack.
Let's go.
Belle was just trotting along on the lunge line, and look at what happened. Oh my gosh.
Oh gosh. Ezzy.
I didn't want it to rip her, so I let it go. Down, down.
I barely got that on film.
Oh, good.
This kind of stuff is just going to happen with horses in general, especially foals. And that's why I let go, so she didn't get tangled up in it or anything. But it's a learning experience too, right? And she didn't try to do that again. And also, Ezzy loves to jump. She jumps puddles, weeds, anything she sees that she can jump over. She loves to do that. So maybe we have a little jumper on our hands. I don't know, but that was crazy.
I'm gonna zoom in a second here. Watch out. Watch out. Get a video, guys. Okay, now we are gonna tack up Belle for the first time ever. Like I said, I don't have any idea how she's gonna react to it, and we're just gonna take it slow. Okay, I'm gonna put her in this dressage pad. I am gonna put her in my hunt/all-purpose English saddle today, but we're gonna do the dressage pad because it does have like wider, more round, longer flaps. Look at this. Oh. Good job! Yeah! Look at that! Good girl! You look so pretty! Look at you! Okay, I'm gonna put her in my black country saddle. Let's see how she reacts to the saddle. She was really good about the pad.
I'm allowing her to smell and touch everything because, again, I don't know her full history or what she's been exposed to.
Good girl. Good job, Mama. Good girl. Look at that. So like I said, I just didn't have a pad that was long enough for her to go and cover the flap. That's why she's in a dressage pad in the saddle. And we're just gonna see how it works. Oh no, here comes trouble. Your mommy's trying to learn. All right, hopefully this will fit your big belly. Okay, I got it. Good girl. Good job, Mama. Good.
Just barely.
Jeez, I'm gonna have to get her a bigger girth.
Shouldn't seem to be too worried though.
Good job! Good girl! Can't break that one. Good job! Okay, she did awesome with that part. Definitely need a bigger girth, but it works for now. Plus, of course, she's like blown out like most horses. Once they get moving with the saddle on, they'll go down a few holes. So I actually think it will be okay, but I'll probably get a bigger one in the future. That way it's not like really tight putting it on at first. But she did great. You look so good. I couldn't get it through the girth holders because I could barely get it on, but that's okay. Today, we're just seeing how she reacts to the saddle, which so far so good. And then we're gonna figure out exactly what's gonna be the best fit for her. Now, I've done tracings and all of that. And so far, this one, it seems okay, but I won't really know until I ride her and all of that. but this is just a good baseline to start with. You good girl? Okay, now I'm just gonna hand walk her with the saddle on, and then I'll lunge her. Then we'll put her bridle on. Now, for those of you who have had training questions, what if Belle was to react, okay? First off, if she was reacting when I put the saddle pad on, guess what? That's all we'd be working on, very slowly. If she was reacting to the saddle, again, we would just focus on the saddle. I wouldn't be going farther and farther into these steps until she was comfortable with the previous step. Same with cinching up. Now, if she was to react once I started walking, like let's say she started bucking and freaking out, I would try to hold on as long as possible and remain calm. Ezzy, she's eating, oh, she's got your shirt. Oh my gosh. So I would try to hold on as long as possible, but you still have to stay safe. So if for some reason I felt like it was really dangerous and I couldn't hold her safely anymore, I would just let go, let her do her thing, and then work through that, okay? And it just depends on the situation, on the horse, on the type of arena you have. All of those different factors come into play. So I'm gonna continue walking her, and then we're gonna lunge.
Sorry if the filming is bad because this little child keeps biting me. Not biting me, just coming up and trying to get my attention.
She's like, what? You're not chewing my leather
Like,
saddle.
what did you put on my mom?
She's like, what? Say hi to Ez. You guys are so cute. I don't have any snappers. You ate them all. Oh, we nursing?
Oh, we're biting the saddle.
All right, no, come on. She looks good in pink.
Yeah.
Yes. Ezzy can be purple and Belle can be pink. Hence the pad. Look at the pad. You see what I'm doing here? Hey! I'm sorry. You are a stinker. Come on.
You hurt her feelings.
Oh, it's her. Golly.
Ezzy is hilarious, but at the same time, she has to learn boundaries with both horses and humans. And sometimes you just have to give soft corrections because Belle is just so chill.
Okay, now we're gonna lunge Belle and see how she does. I have her on the shorter lunge line this time just so there's not as much line to manage because we've already did like our workout per se. Now I just want her to get used to the feeling of the saddle while moving in the trot and on the lunge. Poor Belle. Belle's like, my life is so hard. So again, about Belle's color. So I love pink for her and also this blue. So those are gonna be her two colors. Okay, she seems really chill at the walk. But the trot can change. So we're gonna see in a minute. I'm gonna give her a second. Good girl, Belle, good girl. It's definitely harder and more difficult to train with the foal here too. But this is just the stuff I want to work on because Belle needs to be doing something, you know, just to stay fit and healthy. And also I do want to ride her eventually. So I just want to work on what we can. And I think it's mentally good for her instead of just standing in a paddock all day or just working on grooming. All right, let's trot. Good, 1, 2, good girl. Good job.
It's honestly incredible to see how far Belle has come from when I got her at the auction and how willing and trusting she is after this entire experience. It makes me so happy to see her blossom.
Awesome. Nice job, Belle. Good girl. Good girl. Good job. All right.
Now I'm going to ask Belle to go the other way, and we're going to trot in this direction too. I think you should work on both sides with everything you do with the horse.
Nice job, Belle. What a good girl. What a good girl. Good. Now we're going to put Belle's bitless bridle on, okay? Let's see how this goes. She's so tall, so hopefully she doesn't put her head up. Good, Mama. Oh. Good girl. All right, we'll see if the... Good job, Mama. I know, it's different, huh? Good girl. One more ear. Good job, look at you. Now we'll adjust it. Okay, horse lovers, Belle is officially tacked up for the first time ever. And she did fantastic. She looks beautiful. And she's borrowing Gaston's bitless bridle, but she's going to be getting her own soon. So I'm looking forward to that. But this one works for just these purposes. I mean, she's just stunning. She was so good about it. So the last thing we're going to do is take her over to the mounting block and just get her more accustomed to that. So let's do it. Ready? Good girl.
What I'm doing here is getting Belle more comfortable with the mounting block and making it a positive experience by petting her, talking to her, and just being very calm so that she associates the mounting block with it being safe and happy and positive. I'm also lifting my legs because sometimes my shoes will make noise against the mounting block because of the sand, but I also want Belle to get used to seeing my leg lifting up. I'm also leaning on the saddle a little bit, just seeing how she responds to that. And she's being so good. And Ezzy is minding her own business for a little bit, which is great, and being a little sweetheart now. But Belle is being amazing. I'm so proud of her. And you're seeing Belle transform right before your eyes. This is the process, all of the steps that it takes. And it takes a lot of time. It can take months, it can take years. But you're seeing it unfold right now. Belle is making progress.
Good job, Mama. Good girl. Good job, Belle. Good girl. Nice job, Belle. Good girl. Good girl. Good job, Mama. You did good. You Good job, Mama. Good job. Whoa. Girl, Mama. Good.
What was that? Was that on you?
Good job, Belle. Good Mama.
The menace is sleeping, hopefully. Yep, so tired. Or she might just be rolling. Uh-oh. We're gonna get a zoomie maybe. Can you stop?
Now, of course, we have to do a little bit of work with Miss Ezzy and some foal training. So she's been doing really well with halter training and leading. I'm so proud of her, and we've been working on a few other things such as halting and the word whoa, and also just asking her to stop. She's so funny. And we've also been working on backing up as well, because these are going to be very important foundational skills on the ground. And I think it's best to teach them to her while she's young so that they're instilled throughout her lifetime. And she's responding really well to everything. She's very intelligent and smart and sharp, and it's fun to work with her.
Ezzy's like, I'm contained and restricted now. Whoa. Good girl. So we have to get Ezzy used to a blanket. I don't have one for her right now because she's literally outgrowing everything, so there's no sense in getting one right now, and it's summer. I'm gonna put Belle's little saddle pad on her just to make sure she's getting used to like the blanket. Does that make sense?
Good girl. Look at that. Look at it. Look at it. That's yummy. Likes you. Good girl. He likes you. Good girl. Look at this. He likes you. He's itchy. Good girl. Good girl.
Belle was literally amazing. I'm so proud of her. So we'll continue to work on this, and then the next step will be mounting, okay? I don't know exactly when it's gonna happen. I sort of just do things as they feel appropriate and right, and as long as we prepared enough to. So I also just have to keep an eye on Ezzy, because if Ezzy's like zooming and getting really excited, then I sort of have to adjust what I'm doing, like if I was to get on her. But I think just doing these sessions anywhere from like 2 to 4 days a week is gonna be excellent for right now. And then yeah, like I said, the next step will be mounting, and then of course riding after that. But we have a lot of groundwork to do before we really ride. Because I need to make sure she understands like steering and halting And I do a lot of that in hand, which you'll see in our sessions. So horse lovers, I really hope you enjoyed. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications so you don't miss anything Free Spirit Equestrian, any updates with Belle or Ezzy. And I'll see you next time, horse lovers.